here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. So glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new here, well, welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while. But hey, do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button, and go next door, ring that notification bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button, and before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're of the 770 plus regulars here, well, welcome back for another round. As you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment. As we know, YouTube does love those comments. And of course, share this video out on all social media. Socials for myself, Instagram and X are always down below in the description, along with a link to that awesome Joker Voice merch store. Joker Voice and exclusive Wednesday night is overbooked merch. Cool stuff. Okay, so we got a few exciting stories in and around the world of professional wrestling to highlight for you this week. WWE is excited about talent returning from injury, new champions crowned over the weekend that are not named Mercedes Mone, in-ring talent making the transition to backstage creative, a Hollywood studio for sale, and its potential impact on a major wrestling promotion. So let's not waste any time, because we only got about 10 minutes to do this. Let's jump right into it.
And here we go.
So, congratulations are in order as WWE's developmental brand, NXT, had a PLE over the weekend, Halloween Havoc. Now, this show had not just one, not two, but three titles change hands. We saw Dark State regain the NXT Tag Team Championships from the TNA Tag Team Champions, the Hardy Boys, in a surprising hold my beer moment. NXT shocked the world again with their original unlikely women's champion, JC Jane, dropping the title to a seemingly even more unlikely new NXT women's champion, Tatum Paxley.
You can't be serious.
I'm not joking, folks. It actually happened. But in a far less surprising outcome, we also saw a change with the Women's North American Championship as former World Women's Champion, the Glamour, Blake Monroe, captures her first of what will be many WWE titles, as she's just trying to make the WWE world a little more,
glamorous.
Now, our next story comes to us from Mike Johnson from PW Insider, as there is some genuine excitement inside the WWE as in-ring talent is making the return back to the ring from injuries. Now, also, this particular talent is looking to come back in early 2026, and that name they're excited about is former four-time Women's Tag Champion, the inaugural Women's Crown Jewel Champion, and two-time Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan. Now, Liv has been on the shelf since about mid-June with a shoulder injury, and she could return to TV even earlier if her recovery is ahead of schedule. WWE is not speculating anything regarding that, but whether it is early 2026 or just in time for the Royal Rumble, Liv Morgan is desperately missed on WWE TV. Now, I thought this was a pretty cool story. Now, as we all know, since 2025 has started, there's been a lot of talk about talent transitioning from in-ring competition and just hanging it up. I mean, at the end of 2025, we know John Cena is done with in-ring performing. We've also heard that by the end of 2026, AJ Styles will be hanging it up. We've also heard that CM Punk saying that his in-ring days are numbered, and this is just to name a few. Now, while John Cena is clearly staying in Hollywood, other in-ring talent usually makes a transition to a backstage role as part of the creative team, as an agent or a match producer, etc., etc. Well, it appears that the Poison Pixie, Candice LeRae, has already started making this move as she has been producing matches for WWE Main Event. For those of you who don't know, these are the dark matches, the extra matches at the beginning and at the end of SmackDown or Raw. They actually tape these and make a little show out of them. So she has actually been producing some of these matches as recently as this past Friday on SmackDown when she produced the tag team match between Los Garza and the Street Profits.
Well done. Well done.
Now, if you were paying attention last week over on Wednesday Night is Overbooked, we were talking about AEW TBS champion Mercedes Moné and her collection of belts, and more importantly, why she doesn't seem to be defending them. Now, this comes as she is actually going to be defending her Bestia Women's Championship, putting that on the line in Italy versus Queen Mary. Well, according to PW Unlimited, the belt collector charges a pretty hefty appearance price for her to come to these independent promotions. So the reason she's not defending them is because these promotions can't afford to bring her back. As the report says, that appearance fee could be as high as $25,000. And finally, a story coming out of the financial pages of Bloomberg, and this could directly affect AEW and its media rights future. Now, as we know, AEW is currently in the middle of a 3-year deal with a 4th-year option with Warner Brothers Discovery, which is now, for all intents and purposes, for sale. Now, Warner Brothers CEO David Zaslav has reported to employees that Apple, as well as Amazon, which owns MGM, has expressed interest in purchasing the company. Just add that on top of Netflix, Comcast Universal, and Paramount Skydance also expressing interest. Now, recently, I have heard that Netflix has dropped out of the bidding, which for Tony Khan is good news as they are exclusively showing Monday Night Raw and WWE all over the world. Now, I can definitely see Comcast interest in Warner Brothers Discovery as they hold the distribution rights to the Harry Potter series. This is not good news for AEW as Comcast also owns Peacock, which still shows Saturday night's Main Event and NXT premium live events. Now, most financial folks still holding to this. They believe that despite 3 previous offers, Paramount Skydance is still the front running, and this is due to its abundant cash resources. This is also not good news for AEW, as they just entered into a 7-year deal with the UFC, which is also owned by TKO, which owns the WWE. So if I'm Tony Khan, I am really hoping that Amazon wins this bidding war due to the fact that AEW pay-per-views are being shown on Prime Video. But in the end, I really don't think David Zaslav really cares that much about AEW. He is simply looking out for his shareholders, which in the end comes down to one thing.
Money, 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 money.
But these are just some of the stories of note. Now be sure to tune in this week, 6 p.m. on this channel, Pacific Time, as myself and the guys will be talking about some of this and a whole lot more as WWE could possibly be doing one of their champions dirty. Of course, I'm talking about Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate it. And I'll see you folks all very soon. Hope you had a great weekend. Have a wonderful week ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. Until next time.